crafters, it's Katie the Crafty Crab and welcome to this month's card making collaboration video. This month's theme is masculine, so I think there's about 8 of us collaborators and they're all listed down below in the description. So I've dug out some items that I've found in my stash that I wanted to use in this series for this month. So this is the Wild at Heart paper stack, and I think this is first edition, and it opens this way. So it's quite autumnal. You have deer, you have woodland themes, lots of browns and neutral colours, muted colours, and some double-sided, and then you go into, there's some slight embossed images, and then I think, here we go, we start getting into some textured images, and I particularly like, let me find it, I think it's right, this wood grain, which is, you can see on the back it's textured, but it really adds something. So I definitely wanted to use this stack. And also in my stash I found this workbench ephemera, so tools, industrial, hardware kind of images I associate very much with masculine, although there's no reason why you couldn't use this for female cards as well. I have a lot of friends that girlfriends that are really into DIY, but I think it was just because of this industrial and kind of steampunky look I was quite interested in using this. And this stash is, I'm trying to find, so it says you can get it at paperpizzazz.com. So I think I inherited this from my mother-in-law, but it's got some really good cut parts, and then you've got some really nice vellum, and just lots of industrial pieces. So those are the two main elements that I wanted to use for my cards. And it just so happens in March, April, and then lead into June, I do have a lot of masculine birthdays and events, so I was quite keen on producing a few for this month's collab. So first of all, I've created this happy birthday card. So we have this wood grain. I cut away these hinges and I've just put some glossy accents on them to make them stand out. And then, excuse me, in that ephemera, they had lots of letters in different kind of tool formations. So I spelled out happy birthday, and then I've cut apart these rulers. And then these are kind of screws or something. But I just stuck those on and added some glossy accent. And then I just ripped some other kind of brown paper just to give it a bit more interest. Excuse me. Then this one is a lot more simple. So I had some Art Deco paper, and I don't know if you can kind of see it here, and then I had some blue paper, so I started framing, and then I wasn't quite sure what I wanted to do. This with love was actually on a clothes tag, so I wanted to upcycle this. And then in that ephemera pack there was this beautiful vellum. So I put the vellum over so you can just see the pattern through, and then simply put the with love there. So it's a really simple card, could be for any particular event. And also with all of these cards, I went around with Distress ink, which is the walnut stain. And then my last card, which I'm actually really happy with how it's turned out. So I just wanted to do some layering. So at first I had an idea of building up some tags, but I then came across this cut apart, which actually I will show you. So this is from the Dapper Authentic range. So you have all of these cute kind of retro 1950s cut apart images. So I used this Hustle and Heart, cut him out and just layered up, and then stuck a brass charm of a clock and then some black bling. And then I guess you could put any kind of sentiment towards here. I've left it blank for now. But yeah, I really like how that's come out. That's really cute. And then I just wanted to show you some other things that I did that aren't related to card making. But If you have watched my videos before, you'll see that I do a lot of scrap paper embellishments, and when I was making these cards I had lots of the strips of paper, so as in the scraps, so I decided to use the scraps and turn them into banners. So you see I have some of the ruler there. I then just had this Tim Holtz word collection, and I used some hinges here, and then on this one I had a tiny bit of the ruler paper. I just went around this wood grain in the walnut stain, and then this was a piece of the ephemera of a trunk, and then I found a ticket, and I just thought that these would be really cute in scrapbooking. They're quite industrial, but they're not massively masculine. I mean, with the right words you could use these as an embellishment on your card, but I just wanted to show another example of how I continue to use my scrap paper. Like, I could have kept these pieces just as strips, but as I had it all done, I thought, oh well, I'll just do these now. And as you can see on this one, I've still kept the ripped paper. So I just really like how those are very cute, and you can use those for scrapbooking. So if I get all of the cards, so there you go. They are my masculine cards with a few extra scrapbook embellishments. So please do pay some crafty love, and do follow and watch the collaborators listed down below. We are still open for more people to join us if you would like. Every month we make one card, or however you might want to do. We have a different theme, and we are looking to run it until at least the end of the year. So do let myself or Kim know. Kim is Metal Scrappin' Chic, and she's co-hosting this collaboration with me. In the meantime, please take care of yourself, and I'll see you next time.